Hello everyone, my name is Holly Dines and this is Soulful Self HD, helping you awaken to your true self. Today in this video, I'm going to be answering the question, why meditate? Presumably, we all understand that meditation is somehow beneficial and that it is a good thing to do. But do we understand truly why we meditate? It's not because it lowers our blood pressure, although it does. There is a deeper reason, and in this video I want to talk about why we meditate. Okay, let's get into it. Before I answer the question of why we meditate, I want to calm your concerns a little bit about what meditation is. Let's say that meditation is a place you arrive, and there are many ways to get there. There are many styles to meditation, and in another video, and I'll link it to here when it's ready, I will be going over the various styles to meditation, so you will find something that suits your needs. The most important thing is where you go when you meditate. So if meditation is not about lowering blood pressure, is it about stress and reducing stress? Well, yes and no. Yes, it does reduce stress, but reducing stress is only a byproduct of meditation. It is not the real reason that we do it. Let's talk about stress here for a minute. It'll help us understand why meditation is so helpful. Let's imagine stress as a bubble. It is a barrier that we put around ourselves to protect ourselves and keep out the forces that we are trying to avoid. Maybe the circumstances we are trying to avoid, the feelings we are trying to avoid. And all the while, we need to put up a defense, a barrier, a protection. This pressure between pushing away and being afraid of what is to come creates stress in us. And so it's like a feeling of being trapped. We're trapped in this bubble that we've created for ourselves. And we have that feeling of not being able to get out of a situation is what causes stress. So let's imagine, for example, when you're in your car in a traffic jam. Okay, I know, what's a traffic jam? We no longer know what that is in some cases. Remember what it was like to be in your car all the time and stuck in traffic. And there was definitely a sense of stress, of feeling trapped because there's no way out. There's no way to get the car out of this jam. And then there's also a level of resistance to standing still and to not getting to where you want on time. Resisting, maybe really hoping to not experience the disappointment of the other person on the other side, or anger. So this tension between feeling trapped in a space where emotions must be felt and then not resisting feeling them. How does meditation help us with stress? Meditation pops the bubble. It melts it. It peels back the layers. It dissolves the bubble. However you want to use the analogy, whatever is helpful to you, use it. Because this happens not in a place that has thought, not in your mind. The bubble is built by your mind, but is dissolved by your heart. And meditation is the process of bringing you from your head to your heart. Your bubble is made by your mind. It is layers of memory, perception, belief, subconscious programming, a matrix of understanding of what this world is. And this takes work to keep it in place. It takes energy to keep this bubble in place. And that is why we feel so stressed, so exhausted, so tired all the time, when we are constantly in this place of projecting this bubble. By breathing deeply and paying attention to your breath, breathing slowly, your mind also slows down. And in fact, it stops making the bubble. It stops telling the story. It stops creating words to describe feeling. It stops the motion. And it comes to an awareness of stillness. And meditation becomes the act of allowing yourself to live without preconditions. You're simply breathing. There's no pressure to be anything, to be anywhere, to do anything, to experience anything. It is just what it is. So here's how it works, and this will give an indication as to more of the why. So once you're sitting still and breathing deeply and beginning to notice your body, you start to notice the subtle things that you miss when your mind is going quickly. There's a well-known verse in the Bible that says, "Be still and know that I am God." And for me, this verse is about meditation. It's telling you about how to do it and why to do it. The word used here for be still is harpu, and it means to sink or let go. And in meditation, you want to do both. Sink into the chair. Let your spine hold you up, but the rest of you sinks. The rest of you relaxes. Relax and know that I am God. Sink and know that I am God. Let go and know that I am God. Can you sense the letting go of preconditions, the attitude of letting it be? It reduces the amount of stress immediately, but it also, in the process, is connecting you to that part of you that connects to God, your soulful self. The point when you stop striving is a point you start feeling some spaciousness. Let's say that bubble that you had created with your mind, full of stress, this little stress ball, is now a balloon, and you seal it off and you let it float. It floats up way off into the sky, and you're watching it go away. And that spaciousness between you, the real you, the core of you, the energetic you, the soulful self you, is watching the stress of the circumstance go away, because it is not you. That experience is not you. And really nothing that your personality experiences is the real you. Imagine for a moment, and you can do this anytime, anywhere, that what is happening to you is not happening to the you. You are observing it happen to the small you. And if that doesn't give you a sense of peace, and it's okay, all is wellness, then sit longer, because eventually it will. When you realize and you come from this part of you that is deeper, this part of you that is energy, that is undying, energy that never dies. It simply transmutes into something different. That part of you will continue on. There is nothing that can impact that. And that just enough space, that provides just enough space for you to have some perspective on what it is you're going through. And that perspective can crack open an opportunity for you to find something new, something fresh, something different, something loving. Meditation has just invited you to know the real you, and that is the why. The physical and mental you is only a part of you, and it's not even the most powerful part of you. You can only find true happiness, true sense of peace, true sense of love for all. When you identify with this spacious part of you, the part that does not attach to that balloon that's flying off, the part that does not feel the pressure of the balloon, the pressure of the beliefs, the pressure of the circumstances, the pressures of the emotions, and not experiencing them or experiencing them. When you identify with a part of you that's okay with it all, then you feel okay. You feel okay. And the good news is it's not that hard to access. Let's just recap what you can do anywhere, anytime. 1, do this with your body. Be still. Sit and sink in to where you're at. Breathe deeply and slowly. With your mind, put your awareness on your breath, on your body, on your belly. Let it guide your breath in and out slowly. Let it be consumed with what the breath is doing. And when you have done that for a few breaths, let your awareness, let your mind go towards your heart, to the center of you. And let it now do the work of imagining. Imagine love. Imagine your heart filling. Imagine your heart filling with an energy of love. Let it be full. Come inside it and come out of it. You, the real you, is coming in and out through your heart, and it is love. Let it grow, and let your imagination let it grow, and feel that. Do this every day. Feel the real you, and you will have found the reason why meditation is the key. Remember that feeling. This is your why, and this is the beginning of the end of suffering. This is the beginning of your sense of peace. This is the beginning of your opening into something fuller. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends. Whatever you feel compelled to do, please, I invite you to participate with me. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Much love to you, and bye for now.